From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh-ha-ha!
Enough with the Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh, bump.
So what's up, YouTube? This is D from Brooklyn, and here we are. We have finally come to the conclusion of the You Build Aquarium project. This turned out to be a beautiful aquarium, if I do say so myself, and what I've done is try to get all you guys input and put it into the build of the tank and just get rid of that little bit of fear you guys may have about setting up your own systems, building systems. I've been keeping aquariums for about 35 plus years now. I'm not an old dog, but I've seen the hobby come a long way, and I'm trying to do my part to get more people to get into the hobby, stay in the hobby, and make it affordable by showing you a lot of things that you can do on your own and get you off the focus that you have to have so many pieces of equipment, so many different technological breakthroughs to keep an aquarium. So let's go into the build. I'm going to show you a little bit, give you the tour. So as per your instructions, we have an open area down here where you can put a 5.5 gallon tank. I wouldn't squeeze a 10 gallon in here because it's tight. I put brackets on here for shelves. You can take your shelf out. You can put lights under here if you want, or you can mount your lights underneath the shelf. This is a very strong shelf here. It sits in there, easily removable. I left a little space in here for your plug. There's a space in here. I'm going to take the shelf out. I left space in here where you can run your drip loop from the back of your aquarium and bring it in here and actually put your outlet inside or underneath where you don't see it. So you can actually drill 2 holes up there and mount your power strip for your lights, filter, everything underneath here. I left enough space for that. So that covers that. This is all pine. I didn't finish it. I did take your thoughts and comments on the finish of the aquarium, and I decided not to finish it because this baby is going to be available for you at our Brooklyn Aquarium Society meeting tomorrow. And I figured whoever takes it home should have the option of staining it to match whatever their current furniture or whatever it is in their house. So why stain it and then somebody else takes and they want to paint it and everything. So this is completely stainable, all pine. This is no press board. And you guys that wanted the door, ta-da! I put glass in it, so it's very nice. Comes off, so if you don't want a door, it comes off. It's magnetically held in place, as I'll show you. Boom, boom, boom. Just it on there. Blam, door. Beautiful glass, nice and clear, very pretty. Let me give you a close-up there. It almost looks like there's no glass there. That's how nice it is. I did put a little extra into the tank. I know I wasn't going to, and it's funny because I'm giving it away, and look at my stand, is about 100 years old. I got news for you. If you don't bid on this thing, I'll bid on it because this tank is very old. This just goes to show how many builds I've made over years. Every time you build, you improve. And I'm going to show you a little ad. So I built the hood with my little shortcut. So I don't believe in using all these brass hinges. I have my own way of hinging it without using hinges. So whoever bids on it will learn that little secret. It ain't going nowhere. Hood's very secure, very light. You can see it's a 10-gallon tank. The hood and the stand will also support a 20 extra high, which is next to me, because they have the same silhouette. Only thing is, this one's 12 inches high, this one's 24 inches high, so you can see the difference. But the base, the depth, and the length are the same. It's just the height is different. So if you have a 20 extra high and you're interested in going high, and I'll tell you, lighting is tricky on an extra high tank, but if you're thinking of going extra high, you're all set. You got everything you need. And one of the reasons I left the door is my daughter gave me that idea. We were keeping a hospital tank down there. And she's like, Dad, why don't you just cut the door so you can leave it open and close the top? So like I said, every time I have a build, I learn something. You know, rather than have it open and see all your junk in there, I made this one so all of the shelving would be up top where you don't see it. So if you have the tank in the lower portion, you won't see all your junk and stuff. Your lights will be hidden, everything will be hidden, and it'll look really nice. So in addition to the hood, let me show you another surprise. For this one, I'm going to turn off the light here. Okay, so you can barely see the tank now. And I incorporated LEDs into the hood, built in. You can hook them up on a timer. They're very bright. I don't know if I would rely on them for planted aquarium, but they are beautiful white daylight bulbs. I believe there's 48 LEDs in the strip. I have a guy that I work with. I get a lot of stuff from him, and I got the LEDs very, very reasonably, so I said I will build them into the build. So you're getting a pretty much ready to go setup. Look at those beautiful LEDs. I tell you, I put more into these builds than I do into my own tank sometimes. They use close to no electricity. I have to say, I think this is 6 watts of electricity, and this is 48 LEDs. Will it grow coral? No, not that type of LEDs, but they will create a beautiful display. They create no heat. As you can see, the back of the aquarium is open, so that if you have a hang on the back filter, I didn't want to close it, but I mounted it so that, you know, it'll stay in place. But depending on what you want for filtration, I left that back open, and runs completely cool with the LEDs. Beautiful tank, basically plug and play. And in addition to the tank, I'm also providing you with older copy, not brand new copy, but Aquarium International, you know, is got an article on keeping nano shrimp for nano tanks, and this is considered a nano tank right now. They are smaller, but like mine is super nano, that's 5.5. But I figure, you know, give you a good start. Maybe there's a kid wants to buy a tank, or, you know, I also included this book on healthy aquarium fish with all the information on keeping your fish healthy, taking care of them, you know, the basic stuff. And in addition to that, I have another copy of Aquarium Fish International on nano reef fishes. Maybe you want to keep dotty bags, you want to keep saltwater shrimp and crustaceans. So I also have a copy of nano reef aquarium articles, as well as some samples of some beta food and some samples of some flakes. And I even got a little Tetra Aquarium Stay Clean Aquarium Wipey cloth. Yeah, I call it Wipey Wipies. So this is all you need to get set. So I want to thank you guys for viewing my channel and sitting with me as I did this build. It was excellent. I had fun. I loved all your suggestions, and I took them under consideration, and we share a lot here. I also want to say thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button now. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks all you guys. I finally hit my 300 mark. I'm very proud. I want to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you and our little network of Reef Junkies, let me see if I can get them all. Reef Junkies, Aquarium Geeks, Aquarium Noobs, Aquarium Enthusiasts, and every other acronym that I could get for our hobby. I wouldn't enjoy doing these videos and building this stuff so much. So not only when I sell them, but train, give away, teach, it's what keeps me in a hobby. So thank you. One day that 300 will be 3,000, 3 million, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just I enjoy making these things. So let me tell you how you can get this tank now. What you want to do is I'm going to donate this tank to the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. So tomorrow is our speakers visit, and guess what? It's going to be Rachel O'Leary, and she's giving a speech on nano aquarium diversity. How much for that? Now, what about that for a, that's a good coincidence. So she's going to be discussing nano aquarium diversity tomorrow, and our aquarium auction and speech is going to be at the New York Aquarium, Brooklyn Aquarium Society. It's $5 to attend, but you can say you're a guest. I'm inviting you. This is Dave D from Brooklyn. I'm inviting you. Maybe you'll become a member. I want you to drop by, see what we do. You'll enjoy it. This is going to be up for auction, so you can bid on this. You may get it for a steal. If nobody bids, believe me, I'm going to bid on it. If I don't, looking at my tank now, I feel like I should have built myself a new one. Another project, no problem. So meeting starts at 7:30. The doors open at 7:30. I hope to see you guys there. This is going to be a great meeting. We're going to have lots of stuff to auction off, including fish, plants. Maybe I'll bring in a few coral too. I'll bring in a few frags. You may get those for $5. Anybody that knows coral say you won't get a coral anywhere for $5. But okay, so this is the conclusion of the You Build Aquarium project. This is D from Brooklyn. This is the 10-gallon super nano, as I'm calling it. Thank you for viewing my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. And this is D keeping his sanity by keeping his aquariums. And this one's for you, babe. So if you're not in the hobby and you want to get in the hobby, no better way than to start with a complete setup. All right, so until next time, see